guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. As you can tell by the title, today is going to be a review and demo of the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. I have never used a sponge for makeup before. I always use either my fingers or the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. But I thought it was time to change all that up. I saw this little beauty hanging around in Boots and thought I'd give it a go. To start, I've already moisturised my skin with the Garnier Moisture Match in dry to very dry skin, just to make sure my skin is nice and moisturised. The product I'm going to use with the Miracle Complexion Sponge is a BB cream. I always found BB creams I have to use my fingers, no brush will work. So I love the fact that this sponge works with BB creams because I hate getting my fingers dirty. This BB cream is actually from Spain, so those in the UK you can't get it. It's from the supermarket Mercadona. It was only about €5. I fancy trying some Spanish skincare makeup, so I picked this up. It's a tad too dark, even though it's the lightest colour, but I do really like this, and with the sponge it works perfectly. I'm just going to put a little bit onto the back of my hand. That should do. I have to use a little mirror because I haven't got my contact lenses in, so I'm blind as a bat. I'm just going to get the sponge. It's dirty from yesterday's. I'm a bit too lazy to wash it. I'm just going to put some on my sponge. I'm using the sponge dry today. Tomorrow I'm going to use it wet, just so I can do kind of a comparison of what's better. On the back of the packaging they say it can be used wet or dry. So far I've only used it dry, so tomorrow will be in first impression of using it wet. But I do really like it dry. So as you see, I've got a little bit on the sponge, with my hair out of the way, and I'm just going to start by dabbing it on all over my face. I'm dabbing it just so the foundation or BB cream adheres to my skin better, and so it lasts longer. With this sponge, I haven't used a beauty blender, I will just point out so I can't compare them. But with this sponge, as you can see, it's flat at the top, round the sides and a point. The point's for any imperfections, any spots. This is kind of just so you can roll it on, and then the top is for, what do they say it's for? It's for contouring around your eyes and your nose, but I use it for all over application because that's the way I like to use it. The concealer I'm using, and that's all over my face right now, is the Complexion Match Perfection Concealer in Fair, so number 1. And I'm going to take the pointy end and just see how this goes. I must admit I haven't really used the pointy end. I much prefer blending in concealer with my fingers. I just prefer the warmth of my fingers to blend in the concealer. To blend in foundation I love it, but for concealer, I'm not too sure. Let's try under the eye. Let's see if that does it any better. I'm going to use the flat end again. I definitely think, for foundation this is a winner. From concealer, I don't know, I just much prefer using my finger. I just think with my finger I just don't have to think, I just go in and ta-da. It went much better with that eye, so maybe it's just a case of practicing, getting used to it. I still definitely prefer my fingers when it comes to concealer, but it does work. Like, it has blended it in. I did have to go and tap a little bit with my finger, but it works. But definitely with it dry, because I haven't tried it wet yet, but with it dry I definitely prefer it for foundation over concealer. I'm not convinced with concealer yet. But I'm going to come back tomorrow and I'm going to use it wet and then see how it goes. Now I'm going to try the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge wet. I've just run this under some water, put it in a bit of kitchen towel, squished it so it's not too damp. Again, using the same BB cream. So I'm just going to tap this on and see what happens. First of all, it feels really weird, like I shouldn't be using something wet on my face. This is the first time I've used it damp, so it feels very weird. And I can't see what I'm doing because I don't have contact lenses in again. I'm going through a bit of an anti-contact lens stage, so I'm wearing my glasses locked, which is very weird for me. Right, I'm just going to put that on, which probably looks awful, and then grab a mirror so I can actually see what I'm doing. But you know what? I actually really like it. It's blended in the BB cream so much quicker than what the dry one did. I actually really like that damp. I think it might be a bit too damp. Can I still wring water? I can't wring water out anymore. But it feels a little bit too damp. But let's try it with some concealer. Again, same concealer as yesterday. I think my sponge might be a bit too damp. But I did like the foundation application. I thought the foundation application was really nice. Yeah, I think it could be do with not being so damp, which is of course my fault. It's not the sponge's fault at all. So overall I'm really impressed with the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion sponge. I think I definitely prefer it dry, mainly because I'm far too lazy to get out to my ensuite, which is there, and wet it. I did like the foundation dry concealer. I don't like with this at all. I'd rather use my fingers. But yeah, it's okay wet. I think I made it a bit too damp. But overall, definitely go check this out. It's £5.99 in Boots. It's nothing. And I really, really like this for BB cream, which is much better than using your fingers. So yeah, this is definitely a win. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it informative, useful, interesting, and everything else. I will see you next time for a new video. And yeah, like I said, if you like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.